Hi, thank you for joining me. Today I want to show you how to make a glass palette. This is for painters, although this is for painters, but you may want to use this, crafters could probably use this also. So it gives them a nice reusable surface that they don't have to worry about damaging. So what you need is glass, some type of picture frame, and some tape. Now you can have the blue painter's tape or you can use the regular masking tape, but the blue painter's tape makes it more visible. So what you'll do is remove this glass out of this frame. I've loosened it up already. And please be careful because the edges are quite sharp. I'm going to sit this here to keep it off the surface. You don't have to measure anything formally, just eyeball it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll out the tape. And you can't see that all the way, so I'm going to try and zoom out. Okay, I think that may be as far out as I can get. Unroll the tape and eyeball it from end to end, from side to side, from top to bottom. And that's enough there. And I'm going to try and eyeball this and put half on the front and half on the back. There, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. I just want you to be able to see the entire work surface. Again, be very careful because these edges of the glass can cut. There, I have it on both sides, and now I'll wrap the tape over on the back. If you don't do it half and half, I don't know if you can see this, you'll be able to see the tape on the opposite side. And so if that bothers you, then you want to make sure you do it half and half. But for demonstration purposes, I am not going to worry with that. So, both sides have been covered. And now I'll just turn it. This excess can be folded to the back, so don't worry about that. Back or front, whichever. And now you'll cover the other two sides. Again, I have that piece of cardboard under there so that it'll keep it off the surface. And just go a little over where you want the tape to be. You don't want to go way past the piece of glass. And another piece for the other side. This tape just seems to peel off, excuse me. This tape seems to peel off easier than the regular masking tape. And fold it over. Now, instead of pinching the ends here together like I did on the first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip the tape here at the fold, and I'm going to fold this back piece forward, peeling off this tape on the front piece, bring the tape from the back and fold it completely down, and then take this tape piece from the front and just run it back and around and make that corner. So again, let's do the other side. Rip the tape at the fold, peel it apart, and the tape on the front I'll peel back some bringing the tape from all the way from the back onto the front, pressing it down, and then this piece that I peeled back, I'm now going to bring it forward and towards the back to give me a nice clean edge. And you'll do it to all four sides, peeling it at the fold, tearing it at the fold, peeling it back, running that back piece forward and this front piece back and around. That gives you a nice clean edge. Up. I ripped that a little too much and it won't matter, watch. It's not going to matter. Just peel it back here, lay that piece in front down. Even if some tapes onto that piece, it's not going to matter. There's enough on this surface here that that little piece that's snug there won't matter. Now bring that torn piece forward and wrap it all the way around the back. And now you have a nice clean edge on all four corners, and you don't have to worry about this cutting you. So the great thing about this is that you can make whatever size you need. You can take this small one. They have some picture frames that are a little smaller. You are not bound by a certain size. And if you have a little stand, you can just measure it and then go and get a picture frame or a glass out of a picture frame that will fit on the top of it. Run the tape across it and then set it on the surface, because now it's a nice working surface that you can use. The great thing about these is when the tape gets a little too much paint on it, you can rip the tape right off and then recover it, and that gives you a nice fresh piece of tape. You can pick these up, try it. You can pick up a little small one from a dollar store and see how you like painting on them. And just retape it once you peeled all that icky tape off that has paint on it. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.